What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scott, and we're here to talk about Jermaine Dupri on another rant. What's going on, y'all? We're gonna get right on into it, and I'm just gonna let y'all know right now from the very beginning of this fucking video, I stand with Jermaine Dupri. I agree with Jermaine Dupri, and I'm not mad at Jermaine Dupri. And y'all can throw up what about male rappers all the fuck you want to, but the conversation is not about male rappers. Let's make that clear. Y'all can throw up male rappers all the fuck you want to throw us off and to deflect, but it's not about male rappers. Now, when we have that conversation about male rappers, we can have that conversation, but right now the conversation is about female rap and how most female rapper today is overly sexualized. There's no variety in female rap. And I'm going to tell you why I agree with Jermaine Dupri. Now, it's pretty obvious that there is more to female rap than just Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. It's way more to rap than Cash Doll or Asian Doll or whatever fucking doll it is. You know, it's a whole bunch of dolls these days. So it's more to female rap than that. When you got Rhapsody and you got Malibu Mitch and you got Tierra Whack and you got people like that. But the problem with that is they're not being pushed to the forefront like a Megan Thee Stallion or like a Cardi B or like a Nicki Minaj, or I'll even throw in a fucking, what's that girl name? I said Megan, I said Nicki, I said Cardi. I'm just going to use those three because I know those are the ones that's more prevalent right now. Like, a Rhapsody won't be pushed to the forefront. It won't. A Tierra Whack won't be pushed to the forefront. It just won't. It won't be pushed to the forefront, period. Because in this day and age, and it's not just in this day and age, I won't just, you know, confine it to today's hip-hop or today's R&B music, because let's just face it, sex has always been the main seller of music. As fucked up as it is, and as weird as it is, and as, you know, silly as it is, sex do sell. In this day and age, for anything to be honest, you have to have a certain look. You have to be, you have to present yourself in a certain way. Just think about the Remy Ma's and the Cardi B's. Remy Ma is not going to be favored over Cardi B. She doesn't have that look. She doesn't have that presence. Her look is not overly feminine. It's not overly sexualized. And if she did try to sexualize herself, it wouldn't work because it doesn't fit her. So therefore, she's not going to be pushed to the forefront. I just feel like everything that Jermaine Dupri said was the truth. And people want to throw in, well, what about male rappers rapping about pussy and drugs and money all the time? Truth be told, I'm tired of hearing them talk about the same old bullshit too, because a lot of them ain't living that life. Like, a lot of them ain't about the life they rap about, to be quite honest. So just like I'm sick of just seeing overly sexualized females in the forefront, I'm sick of seeing males that's talking about the same shit. But that's not today's conversation, though. Jermaine Dupri was asked about female rap and what he thinks about female rap, and that's what it is. Being that he is someone that is a renowned producer and writer for hip-hop and R&B, and he signed a female rapper himself who is Dupri, who wasn't overly sexualized at one point or another, but when she came out with Unrestricted, she did kind of get sexy, and it looked good for her because she's a beautiful woman without, you know, underneath all of the baggy clothes and the braids and all of that stuff. But truth be told, he has a right to speak his mind on that. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. And, you know, Cardi B struck back. You know, she said that, because, you know, while I agree with JD, because my opinion still stands, while I agree with JD on what he said, I did understand Cardi B and what she said as well when she was like, you know, I have a Get Up 10, I got, I Like It, I got Through Your Phone, I got Ring, I got Be Careful. And when, you know, when I came out with Bodak Yellow, they was jamming to it. But when I came out with Be Careful, some people was like, what the fuck is this? And that's just what it is. Like, people don't want to hear, people don't want to support what makes you think. People only want to support what's going to be hot right now. It's not going to be hot in a couple of years. Now, I can say that Bodak Yellow came out 2 years ago, and I can still bump Bodak Yellow the same way I did 2 years ago. That's true. And it sucks that It's not just renowned to female rap either, even female R&B singers. It sucks that they have to resort to not being themselves or putting out music with some type of meaning to get some attention. And that's true. I'm sorry, but I'm not mad with Jermaine Dupri on what he said, especially from the era that he came from. In an era that he came from, female rappers had a variety. And there were several different types of female hip-hop that was at the forefront. Coming up, when I was coming up, you had the likes of MC Lyte, you had the likes of Queen Latifah. You had the likes, then you had, you know, because you had Queen Latifah, you had Moni Love, you had, you know, MC Lyte, you know, Lady of Rage, people that'll make you think about shit. Then you had the more sexy rappers like Salt and Pepper and Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim. And then you had like, you know, Missy Elliott and Da Brat and Eve. And you know, you had, and then you got conscious rappers like, you know, Lauryn Hill. You had several different types of female rap at the forefront. If you would think about that Vibe cover where you had Foxy, Kim, Missy, and Lauryn on the same damn cover and they were all different type of artists, that's what he's talking about. It's a variety. But when you look at female hip-hop of today, it's all the fucking same. My pussy this, my pussy that. I'm gonna fuck a nigga, get some money. It's always about that. You know what I mean? Like, Nicki is over-sexualized. Cardi B is sexualized. Megan Thee Stallion is sexualized. And don't get me wrong, I do like some of their music. Even Nicki, as hard as I have been on her in the past, I do like some of her shit. But facts is facts and truth is truth. And it is what Jermaine Dupri said. If you think about what female hip-hop is at the forefront, that's what it is. It's sexualized. It is. And you can sit up here and be mad about it all you want to, but it's the truth. Everybody got their opinion. And that's just what I think. I would like to see Rhapsody be moved up to the forefront. I would like to see a rapper like her with the skills that she has be pushed to the forefront. I would love to see Remy Ma be pushed to the forefront. I would love to see someone like Tierra Whack be moved up to the forefront. I would like to see someone like Dreezy be moved to the forefront. I want to see more than the people that I'm always seeing, because everybody got the same damn image. It's not that many, it's not that much variety. And if you just want to hop off the conversation of female hip-hop in general, music in general doesn't have much variety. It is all the fucking same. All these girls look alike. All these girls sound alike. None of these girls can sing live. Queen Naija can't fucking sing. SZA can't fucking sing. You know, half of these girls cannot fucking sing, and all of them sound like one damn long ballad. That's what they all sound like. So if you want to get off the subject of female hip-hop, black music in general all sounds the same, and it's annoying, and that's why I don't fuck with it. It's only a couple of people that I fuck with that got music out right now. Like, I can't do it. Like, if I want to listen to the radio, I'll listen to the oldie station. I don't want to hear what's on the radio, because it's all whack to me. I can't fuck with it, period. And people want to sit up, and it's not, and you know, one of my friends had the same conversation on his Facebook. Shout out to Roger. He was saying that today's music is just not as enjoyable. And if you do listen to some of these new people's records, you don't want to go back and listen to them. Like, you'll listen to it the first time, and it doesn't make you want to come back and hear anything again. And that's true. I honestly agree with that. And people can try to say that it has a lot to do with us aging. I'm only 30, so that's not an excuse. The fact of the matter is, I'm not feeling it. And I came from a era where music was just everything. Like, you know, you had your stupid ass songs, you know, like, I'm not gonna make it sound like, because I grew up in the 90s, because I was born in 89, so I grew up in the 90s, so I'm not gonna sit up here and say that there wasn't some stupid ass songs like "That's Just My Baby," that, you know, it was stupid ass songs like that. You know, just like when my brother was growing up, there was stupid ass songs like "Crate That Soldier Boy" and "Laffy Taffy." Every era has a dumbass period. In the era I grew up in had a dumbass period. But overall, it was more substance in the music. And these days, it's not, because that's not what people want to hear. So if you really, and then people are so quick to tell you, well, you're not supporting the real rappers. You can't support nothing if it's not out there for you to get to. You can't support it if it's not promoted. You can't support it if no one's pushing it. You can't support something that you don't know about. Like when I was watching the BET Awards and Lizzo came out and performed, I had no clue as to who the fuck she was. Never heard her, never knew her music or nothing. And I asked her on my Facebook page, who the hell is Lizzo? And everybody was coming on my shit like I was crazy. But I really didn't know who the fuck she was. And I wasn't saying that to be shady at all. I just did not know who the hell this bitch was, period. So again, if something is not being pushed the way that it needs to be pushed, then you're not going to see it. It's not going to be like... Rhapsody is not out there like Cardi B. Tierra Whack is not out there like a Cardi B or a Megan or a Nicki Minaj. They're not out there like that. So a lot of people really aren't going to pick up on them. Period. They're not going to pick up on them at all. And I listened to some of Tierra Whack stuff a couple of days ago, and it was the shit. Like, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me want to get into our stuff. So, if it's not pushed out there, it's not going to be heard. So stop saying we're not supporting it. A lot of us are supporting it, but the mass majority isn't supporting it because it's not out there. It's not being pushed. It's not being forced down our throats like these other bitches are. That's just the fucking truth, and that's just my fucking opinion on that, okay? Like, I'm all the way Team JD on that. I'm not mad with him. Because I have the same motherfucking opinion. And that's not to take anything from Cardi. That's not to take anything from Megan. It's not to take anything from Cash Doll or Nicki Minaj. It's nothing to take away from. It's nothing. It's not me taking away from them. I'm just telling the truth. It's not a big variety. I want to hear something else other than you talking about your pussy. Or talking about how good your sex is. Or talking about how you gonna fuck them then you gonna get some money. Or talking about how good you suck dick in good form and all of that bullshit. Like, I want to hear something else. Point blank, period. And it is what it is. That's just my personal opinion. So let's have a conversation below. What y'all think? Was JD doing the most? Or was he telling the truth? What's your opinion? Let's have a respectful conversation. And that's my rant for today. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.